Tati. Hey everyone, it's Michelle, and today I'm super excited because I'm gonna be trying the Blendiful from Tati Beauty for the first time ever. She got me, she did it. Obviously, you guys know I'm on a low buy. Well, right now I'm on a no buy, but I did say back when I announced my no buy that this release would pretty much be my biggest stipulation because she was originally gonna release it in December. I had the money for it. Then she had to put it off until January, and I kept that money for it because I knew whatever it was, I would probably want it. And then I saw that it wasn't makeup, and I was a little disinterested. I did watch Tati's video basically announcing the launch, and seriously, like 2 minutes in, I was like, I don't need it. I've gone this long without a puff before. Like, why do I need it? And I finished watching the video, and she ended up telling me why I needed it. By the end, I was convinced, like, okay, this is something unique, this is something cool, I need to try it. And I should have been more excited that it wasn't makeup because shit, if I don't have enough makeup as it is, this is a tool. And if it's a good tool, maybe it can be like part of my everyday. Well, maybe not every day because you have to wash it. Let's just open it. That's super satisfying. Oh, this is softer than I thought it would be. Okay, so you got your little baby puff, cute. And then you got the big guy. So this pack does retail for $18 for the two Blendifuls, I guess. I'll stop calling them puffs, for the two Blendifuls. And I think shipping was like $2.95, something like that. It was relatively inexpensive for shipping, which I really appreciate. That was gonna be another determining factor, like, well, how much is shipping gonna be? So she's charging me $5 for this package that was very light. I was gonna be a little salty, but she didn't. All right, so it's soft. I'm just like, how is this gonna apply my foundation? Listen, Tati knows everything. Same material, this one's just like more dense feeling. So this is the one that she says you can put pretty much everything on with, and then this is more for touch-ups. So I am really curious to use this one actually. When she was talking about the touch-ups, that's where she got me good, because some foundation, well, most foundations, let's face it, by the end of the day, but there's some foundations I really like the one I'll be using today, where seriously just after a few hours of wear, it's settling into my smile lines so badly, and I'm curious to see how this really puffs them out. So, all right, enough blabbing, let's start putting my makeup on. All right, I've got brows and some of my eyes on, obviously. I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. I know Tati loves this, and I hate this because it always pills on me, but she said that when you use it with the Blendiful, it shouldn't pill because you can like really grind it into your pores. So do I just put some on my face? Dear Tati, please watch this video and come help me do my makeup. That's another thing. Apparently like puffs are really used by makeup artists. I am obviously not a makeup artist. I'm just a regular schmegular person who likes makeup, so yeah. A little here. Oh God, okay. Why am I nervous? Okay, that's gonna be fine. Stamp it and smooth it. I don't see any pilling. Let's put some on my chin. Just a little bit. Okay. Okay. I should have paid more attention. Did she even say if you're supposed to put like your foundation on your skin or pick it up with the Blendiful? I'm just gonna put it on something because I gotta mix these two. I'm gonna take like what I was talking about, the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation. Love this foundation, but it's a little too matte for me. So I typically take 2 pumps, and then I add a squirt of the Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer from ColourPop. Should I dot it on my face? Let's start with this. I'm seriously so nervous. All right, wish me luck. Do I smear it? Ugh. Don't like that. Do I tap it? I'm still working, obviously. Right now it's very streaky. Hate that. That's the main reason I use a beauty sponge and not a brush. But I'm also doing this without knowing how the hell to use it, so there's that. I'm serious, did she say how the hell to use this? Was I not paying attention? Should I go back and watch it? I know she said she was gonna do a video like where she showed how to use it. I really wish she would have come out with that video already though, now that most people are getting these in the mail. Because if they're idiots like me, they don't know how the hell to use it. All right, I'm gonna work on taking the whole thing and just patting it into the skin. I just feel like it's like setting already, like it's drying. Okay, dragging does not work for me. Like so streaky. I just tried dragging it along my nose. Oh God. All right, picked up the rest of my product because my forehead needs, oh my God, my fucking eyebrow. This thing's so giant. What do? Fold it? Tati, where's the tutorial, girl? How the fuck do I use this thing? Oh my God, kill me. I have never looked worse. Tati. Oh no, Sheila. Oh no, get the fuck out of my eyeshadow. My eyeshadow actually looked kind of good today. Oh my God, you guys. This is my life. Who am I? It looks so bad. Remember when I was so excited to do this before I opened it? Yeah. Look at my nose. This honestly just looks so ugly and cakey. I feel like washing my face and trying to start over. But this fucker's already dirty. I'm gonna have to do it. I gotta go in with my sponge and try to fix it so that I can at least try to do the rest of my makeup with this Blendiful thing. All right, I did the best I could to fix it with the sponge, looking a lot better. I don't even wanna go in with concealer now. I better take a little bit, like a tiny bit. Fuck. I'm legit just dotting it. I'm gonna take the more pointy triangle end. I'm just gonna gently like tap my forehead. Guys, I need more control here. Like, oh fucking hell. Oh, it's shedding. You're probably supposed to wash and dry this as soon as you get it. Nope, straight to the video. I'm so glad I went in with a little bit because this does not absorb as much product as like your typical beauty sponge. And I saw that from the foundation. So yeah, it's moving my concealer around pretty good actually. Okay, that doesn't look so bad. I feel like my under eyes look okay. And I mean, everywhere I laid concealer down with it looks fine. Looks a little more white than I'm used to because, again, it didn't soak up as much product, so it's like, bam, but that's okay. Powder. Really can't fuck this up, right? Right? I'm just gonna dip the tip. I usually do this with like that Real Technique setting brush. Oh, that feels nice. I'm not a huge powderer. Oh. I just usually set the areas that I put concealer on, typically. I'm gonna wipe some of this mustache away. Okay. No, the rest can sit, whatever. No, I would think that you can only use cream and liquid. But you know, I don't have anywhere to go today, so. Do I try a bronzer? I saw like you could fold it in half, I think is what she said. Maybe lay some bronzer down. Okay, you can definitely lay it down, but it's not blending out. I don't know, I don't hate that, but it's not blended. Maybe there's a way to make it work with powder, but not that I can figure out. You can stamp it on there though. All right, something I can do though, I bet, if I fold the sponge where I was putting the bronzer, dip it in my powder. Okay, that's definitely not as clean as I can get it with like that Morphe sponge. Maybe if I come down to the tail end where it's a little skinnier. I just can't fold it that taut. Taut like a toiga. Oh, okay, maybe if I draw it. Let me try it up. I'm gonna be so streaky. It's okay, literally just to test this thing out. I gotta get this shit off. I'm not even gonna attempt to use fuck it. I can dip into it for blush. Maybe just a stamp on. Oh, why didn't I grab a cream blush? Dumbass. Okay, why do I not hate the blush? Okay, I actually don't hate the blush. For highlight, I'm going in with one that I thought might be kind of fun to try. The formula, at least, with this. This is the Tartelette Chrome Paint highlighter, and it's, so the consistency, it's like kind of like a putty, like a ColourPop Super Shock, but a little more firm. Looks very chunky, but it is quite beautiful once you really blend it out. I don't know, I just thought since it was a putty, it might be kind of fun. Do I take the tip of this? Can I, oh, I'll use the back of it. I don't know, we're getting crazy. I just want a little, like, maybe if I just like tap, 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 light tap. Look at how streaky I am. Ignore that, it's about the highlight right now. Oh, there we go, okay. I was just grabbing such a small amount. Oh, shit, but you know what? It's okay that I got too much, because then I can just, maybe, nope, never mind. Maybe over here? Nope, okay, damage is done. Okay, all right, I'm gonna go get my Tati palette, finish my eye makeup, throw on some lips, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Let's talk. Here we go, primer. It didn't get rid of all of the pilling. Maybe I didn't press it enough, but I really feel like I did. Yeah, then again, those kind of primers aren't my favorite anyway. I prefer a hydrating primer, which you really wouldn't need this for. You would just apply it with your hands. Foundation. Yeah, you guys saw it's a hot mess. Again, it could be totally like operator error. But I tried like just, you know, what do I want to say? I tried like sweeping it. I tried tapping it. Tapping it was working better for me than sweeping it, but it was just a streaky mess. It looked so terrible and just cakey. It wasn't cute. Concealer, it actually did a great job. No issues with the concealer, and I used less than I normally would, so that's good. That's like a product saver in that aspect. Powder, it did fine. Again, no issues there. Then again, it's really not hard to set powder, but there you go. I didn't use it with cream bronzer, so it didn't really work with my bronzer. The blush though was a powder blush, and I think the blush looks lovely. I just like tapped it on. I don't know. Highlighter, it could be this highlighter. It works, but it like couldn't tap it out. Like I could go back over it with my beauty sponge and kind of dim it down. It wasn't doing that with this, so I don't know. My overall thoughts on this right now are why the hell did I spend $18 on a puff? Yeah, actually 2 puffs. Basically, although it did a few things like okay, it's not really worth the extra effort to me to use this when I could just use my sponge, or when I could just use like my blush brush or my highlight brush, you know? Not to be negative, because trust me, I wanted to love this so much, but right now I just don't. You know, that could change. Tati could release like a tutorial video and I could actually practice with this thing and maybe use it how it's supposed to be used. But just me going into it, I'm using it how I would assume it needs to be used. Another issue that I have, I don't know how well you'll be able to see, but the seam, it's kind of sharp. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's a little sharp, and every once in a while it would like get my face and it just wasn't pleasant feeling. You're going from this nice smooth to that rough ouch. So yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. It's down here too, which is why I was really trying to be cautious and get it down to a finer point around my eye, not only because I wanted a smaller workspace, but just, yeah, that didn't feel good on my skin. So just little nitpicking here and there. The review is not over though. I still have to try the little baby one. So what I'm gonna do is probably come back in like 3 or so hours, and I wanna tap out my smile lines at that point. Maybe my what the fuck lines, whatever lines I have to play with, and we can kind of see if it works. If it does, like, tap it out. I don't know. Right now, smile lines aren't looking too bad. Neither are my what the fuck lines or my forehead wrinkles. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon to test out this little baby. Okay guys, it's been like close to 4 hours. My lipstick transferred to my chin during dinner. Ignore that. Okay, as you can see, those are my problem areas. Let's take the little Blendiful without anything on it first. And there's fuzz. Okay, that literally did nothing. Let me take some powder. I don't want like too much. Just a little bit. Yeah, no, that also didn't do anything. Okay, let me try setting spray. Usually I would wet my sponge. I guess I'll just wet the corner of this. Give it a little spritz. And then just to make sure it's not sopping wet, I'm just tapping it on the back of my hand. All right. God, it's shedding so bad. All right, this side definitely looks better than this side. Yeah, you can especially tell right here. Just the indents, the lines right here are not as prominent over here anymore. But I can do the same thing with my sponge. Boom, they look the same again. All right, I guess I'm ready for my final verdict. Unfortunately, the Blendiful is a bust for me. I'd love to sit here and say that it was amazing and I loved it so much, but Tati is not one to blow smoke up our asses, and I'm not gonna blow smoke up hers. I'm not gonna give up, obviously. I spent the money on it. It's probably something that I'm gonna have to learn to like. Maybe this is normal to not like it on your first go, because again, I really didn't know what I was doing. I need like a full-on tutorial from her to see how it's really intended to use. Now, if I was using it how it's intended to use, well, maybe I just suck at makeup. Who knows? So I'm not just gonna say it's crap, but for me, I'd rather use the tools that I'm used to because, well, one, I'm used to them. It's comfortable. Two, my makeup looks better when I do it that way. And yeah, these are cute. They're just not practical for me in my life. And as far as the touch-up go, I was so excited for this. It just seemed like the perfect little size to, you know, put in your purse, whatever, but it doesn't really work without the powder or the setting spray, and I might as well just bring my sponge if I'm gonna do all that, you know? Yeah, unfortunately, not as happy with these as I thought I would be, but That's life. Anyway, what do you guys think? Did you pick up the Blendiful or do you plan on it? I would love to know in the comments below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so, so much, and I'll see you later. Bye.